Jack, take us through your South and Midwest matchups now that we like.
So we'll get it going with the Midwest, and I know a Washed Up Sports podcast has a dog in this fight. It's going to be the 7-10 game between Clemson and Rutgers
Come
on
Come
on!
on, are you?
Let's
So
go.
I think Ev can help us out when we run down Rutgers. But Clemson 16-7, 10-6 in the ACC. They got some good wins. They beat Alabama earlier in the year, Purdue, Maryland as well. They beat Georgia Tech, but they are very inconsistent. They looked really bad last week in the ACC tournament against Miami, and they actually ended up getting upset in like the quarterfinals. But Amir Sims, he's a big man inside, second team All ACC. He averages 13, 6, and 2. He's probably the guy that you would want to watch out for. The thing about Clemson is they're a very like defensive minded team. They also have Alamir Dawes. He's a New Jersey guy, went from Newark, played at the Patrick School, so he might have a little extra motivation against Rutgers. But getting into Rutgers, 15-11 in the Big Ten, first time in 30 years. Ev, how do we feel about it?
Oh man, first time watching them at this big stage in my lifetime. So exciting for my family, myself. Really excited. You know, it's just going to be an awesome ride, and I'm looking forward to the big game.
Ev, can
So
I get a U when I hit you with an R? R.
You,
R.
you,
R.
you. Come on!
Ready?
It's going to be a big game. It's a big game. It's a real big game, and you know, Jack mentioned some of the guys some of the studs that they got over at Clemson, but you know, guys, we got, you know, Ron Harper. He needs to shoot well. Guy who was averaging about 16 throughout the regular season. When he heats up from three, it's dangerous. It gets very dangerous for the other teams. We need Gio, our senior leader, to step up, and then we got Miles Johnson. You know, one of the best bigs in the country. You know, one of the top bigs in the Big Ten.
yeah,
Such a
that's what
hard
I was going to
conference.
get at. Like the keys to the game, I think like it's going to be a battle inside between Amir Sims and Miles Johnson. I mean, Miles Johnson's all defensive team in the Big Ten. So obviously that's going to be a good old fashioned big boy matchup down low on the
Absolutely.
block. It's going to be low scoring. Both the teams rank in the top 20 in defensive efficiency. But Ev, you're going to like this. I got Rutgers
Come
with the upset
on.
first round 54-50.
Definitely, definitely. I
Love it.
really like Rutgers in this matchup. I think we have a pretty good path for a 10 seed. Just a couple other things. I think Jacob Young is another player people need to look at. Really another senior point guard. Led the Big Ten in steals. Just a defensive nightmare for other
And
teams.
he's the only guy on the Rutgers roster with any NCAA tournament experience when he was at Texas. He's the only
Right.
guy that's played in a game
He
before in the
played
NCAA
on
tournament.
Texas. Yeah, he played with Shaka
Interesting.
Smart over when Mo Bamba was there. I think that was the
Right.
year
I think
he
it was like 2018.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I know back when you were talking about Rutgers and Clemson, I was ready to like say something else, and then I figured I better stop myself here because I could talk about Rutgers basketball for hours if you guys let me get going. So I'm gonna
I
hold
almost gave
myself for
Matt
now.
that look. Like we gotta simmer down here.
Reel
We
him
gotta
back
simmer
in.
down here, boys.
Reel me back in.
Reel it back in.
And now
Reel
I'm
him
here.
back